Guys, I think it's time to talk about it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
It's really important that I have to talk about it. The main problem in this community, anxiety. Bruh. Especially social anxiety. I have to talk about it in my channel because that's a real problem out there. I know a lot of people anxious and it makes them like they feel like they are some kind of overthinkers. You are an overthinker if you are anxious. I'm sorry, you are an overthinker. So I'm going to talk about anxiety in this channel for the first time as the numb guy. So be prepared for another video.
It's 4 in the morning, the liquor is pouring. I know that you want it, and I know I'll be having you at by the chorus. Pretty gorgeous, coaching in the early dead by the floor mat.
Anxiety is an emotion, just like happiness and sadness and fear and anger. If you already saw the animation Inside Out 2, I think you already know what I'm talking about. Bruh. And I think you're not that dumb to not know anxiety is an emotion. Firstly, I'd like to tell you that anxiety is a fucking enemy.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
That's your enemy. I think it's kind of a contradiction from the movie itself. Like the movie tells you that anxiety is not your enemy. Anxiety is an emotion that you can feel, that everyone can feel. It's valid to feel that it's valid, but the thing that you don't know is that anxiety is your worst enemy. Why am I saying this? Anxiety makes you feel weak, makes you feel like you are not like the other people. You always feel like you are not better than them. You feel worthless, and then you get a panic attack. Not exactly a panic attack. Now I'm going to call it an anxiety attack, anxious attack, anxiety. I don't know, but yeah, you know, you get all the way, you overthink, you get like your heart is heavy and shit, and you cannot think anymore, you cannot see anything anymore. You always see you, but in a dumb way, like you are the dumbest person alive, and you always have to downgrade your own worth. And that's what I'm talking about. Anxiety here always gives you this lack of motivation. It will always restrain you from your goals. And I'm telling you this because I've already experienced it. I thought at one time of my life, I thought that anxiety will be like your friend in a way. I thought it, but no way. It's not your friend, it's your worst enemy, and you have to take note of this in your mind. Why am I saying this? You can make it your friend. Of course you can make it your friend, but it will never be at 100% your friend. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's not at 100% your friends. It will never be your friend. In your brain, you have a button in your brain, and you have to click it every time that you see something that could, like, you know, when you see a threat, it's not the same thing as fear. From my personal analyze, the movie Inside Out 2, I think that it somehow gives you this, yeah, it compares, yeah, it's the same thing as fear, but in a different way. Like you evolve, you grow, you become a teenager, and you know it gives you like anxiety warns you from threat that you cannot see, that your brain cannot see, your eyes cannot see, and you can tell it that sometimes it can be your friend. Yes, of course. And now that yeah, of course, fear is valid, but anxiety will just fucking poison your brain. It will poison your brain every time, and that's what people don't notice. People with anxiety are the person that will never succeed.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, they will never succeed, at least if they don't act. If they don't act, I'm sorry, but they will never succeed. If they've been held back like by their anxiety, they will never reach the top. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, I think it's harsh. I think it is. But bro, what am I supposed to say else, bro? You will never succeed if you got anxiety every fucking time. Being an anxious person will always restrain you from your goals. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not saying that it's always a bad thing. But mainly, anxiety is your worst enemy. Mainly, just take an example. If you are an introvert, I'm sorry, but that's the worst example. Imagine you go outside to socialize. Imagine it, just imagine it. You are going outside, you socialize, and then you notice something really scary and creepy. You see people. Yeah, I know it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, your worst nightmare as an introvert is to socialize. That's the worst part of your life. And if you are an introvert person, I'm sure that you have anxiety. Just imagine you're going walking outside with strangers saying, "Hey, hello dude, how are you? Go." I'm proud of you if you go outside and fight against your anxiety, because that's the main goal here, is to fight against your anxiety. But just imagine you're just going outside, maybe your mom says, "Yo, let's go." No, your mom will never say, "Yo, let's go outside, bro." No, your mom will never say that, at least if she's not the coolest mom ever. So shout out to her. Imagine just she saying that you're going to the supermarket, to the grocery with her, because your dad is outside working, maybe bought milk and I don't know. But yeah, you are going outside with your mom, we're going to go to the grocery, bought some stuff, and you see strangers, you see people walking here and there, and just one person says to you that you are walking the wrong way. The person judges you, right? He judges you, and you are like, there's a blast in your mind. Your mind will get like, it will stop functioning for a moment, because the person judges you out of nowhere, and then your anxiety will just make you freeze. At least one normal person will just say, "How am I supposed to walk then?" But you are going to freeze. At the moment you're going to freeze. You're going to freeze and you're going to analyze the situation. You're going to be an overthinker at this moment. Overthinking means that your goals will be kept behind you. But I'm sorry, but that's the thing. That's the natural order of things. Natural orders. Sorry guys, I'm sorry if you're an anxious person. Why do I keep apologizing? Because that's harsh. Maybe you got goals, maybe you want to be a YouTuber, maybe you want to be a footballer, but yeah, your anxiety will just restrain you from your goals. I keep apologizing because I know I'm not helping you right now. My goal is to help you, but I'm not helping you right now. I'm just exposing facts that will maybe hurt you in the future. I'm saying that anxiety will just restrain you from your goals, and that's the worst part of it. That's the worst part of everything. I am not talking about depression. Depression is totally different from anxiety. But if you got anxiety, I'm sure that 101% that you are going to get depressed later or sooner. I don't know. But if you don't heal it, if you don't fight against your anxiety, I'm sorry, dude, I think you're going to get depressed. I think depression will come afterwards. Yeah, that's really sad, bro. That's really sad. I've experienced it myself. I experienced some self-conscious situations where my anxiety and my depression just like popped up from I don't know where. It ruined some of my relationships. Like being depressed ruined a lot of my relationships, and I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud to tell y'all, but I've lost friends, I've lost contacts, I've lost a lot of people just because I'm anxious. And anxious made me depressed because I lost a friend. As I told you, it's a natural cycle. It's a natural one. And I'm really sorry if it impacts you, but you will never be successful if you keep being anxious, bro. Anxiety is your worst enemy ever. It's like you are the CEO of your own mind. Just imagine that you're the CEO of your own mind. You are going to build your future, and anxiety pops up. It's like a parasite that infects your brain, infects your mind, and you are never going to see the light. You know, your cure. What's the cure of anxiety then? What's the cure? There's no cure except you. You are the cure. Anxiety is here. Anxiety is here. Anxiety is everywhere in your body. That's what I'm saying, that it's a parasite. It will paralyze you. Paralyze your entire life, your entire brain, your entire, the way you think, the way you move, the way everything. You are going to judge yourself. You are going to be the worst person to judge you. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's matter of fact. Matter of fact, you're just going to be the worst enemy of yourself. Anxiety is your worst enemy because it makes yourself your worst enemy too. It makes you hate yourself. It makes you hate your environment, your system, your family, your situation, everything around you. You will hate it. You will hate yourself every time. I'm sorry, but it's hard. But it's a thing. It's a thing that I experienced myself. And if you are an anxious person, I advise you something. I advise you to listen me close first. That's the first advice. Be yourself. Anxiety is your enemy, but you can maybe earlier I told you that it was your worst enemy. It will never be your best friend. But I'm telling you, you can turn it into a weapon. I mean, when I say weapon, it's not like a knife or a gun. No way, bro, you're not going to use a gun. Are you insane? No, I'm talking about a weapon in your mind. You know, you're going to forge a weapon in your mind. Your mind will be the house of the creation. You're going to create yourself. You're going to create something different in you. You're going to build. You're going to craft you. You're going to craft you from negativity. Yeah, the negativity. I'm talking about anxiety here. You're going to craft something that you never did before, and I think you're going to turn it into a weapon. You're going to walk in a path. You're going to walk in a path around people, crowded rooms, crowded streets, crowded, I don't know, maybe you just want to attend an event, or you're going to be with your friends. If you don't have friends, I'm sorry, but you're fucked. No, I'm just messing with you. Go in a crowded place. I advise you this. You're going to craft yourself first. You're going to challenge yourself in your mind. Not like a challenge. I'm going to talk with this person and yeah, I will receive $100. I'm not Mr. Beast. You're not Mr. Beast. No one is Mr. Beast. But here, I'm trying to tell you to craft a new mentality. You're going to craft your mentality. You're going to craft your state of mind. You're going to craft a new spirit. You're not going to replace your spirit. It's crucial. It's sacred. Your own spirit is sacred. It's like you're replacing your own being. You're not going to replace your own being. You're not going to replace your state of mind. You're going to craft a better version of your own state of mind. You're going to straighten it. You're going to make it more tight. You're going to tighten yourself. You have to. I'm sorry. If you have goals, you cannot reach it if you stay introvert and anxious every single fucking situation. You have to craft a new mentality in you. You have to do it. You have to always be self-conscious about your situation too. You have to think about what you could be. What do you want to be? You have to question yourself too, but not in the worst way. You know, as an anxious person, I can tell you that the way you question yourself is really, really important. When you question yourself as an anxious person, you're going to say, what's my work? What I'm going to do? I think I'm going to jump off a building. I don't know. Every time no, that's a suicidal thought. No, I'm sorry. I think that every time, as an anxious person, your thoughts will always be tilted to the negativity. Yeah, you will never be positive. You will always see the bad things, bad ideas, you will always overthink. But when you create a new mental state, you're going to craft a new version of yourself. The self-worth, the worth you feel for yourself will change. I think this as an exercise. Every time, daily, you're going to post something in your mind, not on the social media, in your mind. You want to post this in your mind. Ask yourself, what do I want to be? What can I be? What can I do? You're going to question your capabilities too. You're going to question everything that you never did. You're going to post some achievements. You're going to say this, I'm going to do this today, and tomorrow I think I will reward myself. Not a gift, not a fucking present, but something way more special. A day. Like a day, another day to grow, another day to evolve, another day to know yourself, another day to craft your mind, to create a new spirit, and to know yourself better. As an introvert, I can tell you that it was really hard for me to make friends. Like, it took me like 4 years to make friends in the school, bro. That's fucked up. If you did bad things before, you always have to overthink it. Every situation you're going to see this bad thing that happened in the past, and then you will rewind your mind like it was some kind of parasite too, and that's the anxiety. It will just feed your anxiety. I advise you to not focus on the bad things. I advise you to just craft your positive way, your positive positive side. You have to craft a new personality too. I think a new emotion, not the numb emotion, not me. I think that it's a bad idea to numb yourself, to numb your feelings. It's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. I'm telling you, it will just numb everything. Even anxiety will be numbed. Even anxiety, it will cause worst problems, worst issues in the future. Not a bad idea to numb yourself. Create a new state of mind. Create a new way of thinking too. It will take years. I tell you, it will take years. It will take years because it's impossible to not see negative sides. I think it's impossible. Even the most positive person sees the bad side sometimes. You know, you have to craft something. You have to craft something for you, only for you, not for. It will be selfish. For some people it will be selfish, but I think it's not selfish to think about yourself first. If you want to fight against anxiety, just follow these tips. Always craft a new mind every day. Always craft a new spirit every day to tighten your main spirit. Always challenge yourself to do something and reward yourself with something, not a present, not a gift, as I told you, but reward yourself as a person, as another day of victory. Yeah, victory. I'm going to tell you more about this in the next videos. Craft your soul. Craft it, tighten it, straighten it. You have to craft it. You have to always see the positive side of yourself. You have to see it. You have to see it. You have to remind yourself that you are not a bad person. Anxiety will make you feel like you're a bad person, but you are not. You are learning. You are growing, and that's a good thing. Growth is a good thing. You are growing, and that's I have to applaud you. I have to clap my hands, bro. You are growing, and that's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. You don't have to create lies just because you are feeling down or something. You don't have to create lies like you're a bad person. You are not a bad person. You are growing. You are always growing each day. Each second you are growing. You learn to do stuff. You learn to live. You take bath. That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. You take baths. You eat. You drink. That's already a big achievement as a person. I think it's a big achievement every day because the bad thing that you can do right now is to survive. Every day, every second is a victory. Every second is a victory. I'm talking to all the anxious person, all the introverted person. Every single second, outside or inside your house, is a victory. Just think it like this: it's a victory, and I applaud because it's a victory. It's a victory, and you have to always remind yourself you are a winner. So guys, I think that it's all for this video. Yeah, it was really hard for me to talk about it. It was I wasn't secure before doing this video because it's a tough topic. I admit it, it's a tough topic. That's why I hesitated, but I did it because it's really important for people to know that they are not alone in this journey. If you are feeling like you're alone as being the anxious person, and that's already an anxious thought, you are not alone. I also think this way every single time. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm trying to change some habits too. Change some habits. Go out there, discover stuff. Don't always look at the negative things. I think that's it. If you like this video, just hit the like button and also subscribe, of course. That was your numb guy, boy. Yep, I mean numb guy, numb boy. No, numb guy. Numb guy is better than numb boy. I'm not going to tell you why, but yeah, that was a numb guy. See y'all in the next video. I think that this video helped you. I love y'all boys, and I hope you will get better every time. Every day is a victory. Don't fucking forget it, okay? Don't forget it. You are forging yourself. See y'all in the next video, and sayonara.